Compró una baliza y una sirena para hacerse pasar por policía, pero nunca se dio cuenta que su infantil jugarreta terminaría por explotarle en la cara cuando se metió con un verdadero oficial.
You know, like I have a light on, I have a siren, they pulled over for me, it's like I'm a cop right now, right?
And unfortunately one of those cars was a police car.
And that's why we're here today.
Se paseaba por la calle y la autopista como si fuera un policía. Encendía la baliza y si quería asustar a otros conductores, prendía la sirena para que pensaran que iba por ellos. Pero claro, lo que este joven de 18 años no sabía era que pronto su juego terminaría abruptamente. Y es que tras pasar varias luces rojas y conducir a exceso de velocidad, un oficial fuera de servicio lo detendría para pedirle explicaciones.
What's going on, man?
I just got this thing off of Amazon.
What thing?
The siren.
And you try and pull people over?
No,
Well, you followed him a pretty good distance.
I followed him.
Yeah, I heard him all the way from 52.
And you tried to curb two cars on 52nd Street and use lights and a siren so they pull over and stop. You pull up next to them and then you blow past them. Down 52nd and I'm on my way home.
Right.
So we're going down 52 and then all of a sudden I see this white and yellow flashing light on top of the car. And I'm going along, and all of a sudden I notice this guy's like flying, and he's coming up behind cars and making them move over to the shoulder with the siren, and then they pull over and stop, and then
Does he
would
stop behind him?
Yeah, he would pause and stop, and then accelerate around him and take off with the siren on, and then he would race up behind the next car and make that one pull over and curb, and then same thing, he'd race around it.
Okay.
So then I'm trying to get up on the side of him to see if I could get a look at him. I wrote down his license plate, I turned my radio on, and as I get up next to him, he slows down, pulls behind me, turns the siren on, and I move into the lane next to him, and then he blows past me.
Todo lo que había hecho, quizás sin pensarlo, lo haría convertirse en un criminal muy inocente. Y es que hacerse pasar por policía es un delito muy grave, y su explicación para defender sus acciones no le hicieron ningún favor frente a los oficiales.
Was Amazon recently?
A siren.
Why?
I've always wanted one.
For what purpose?
PA system.
To do what?
Talking to it mostly. Then it had a siren in it, and I didn't really know it had a siren. And I was with it. I do construction, landscaping. That's the light on the top.
What's with the yellow and white bar?
That's amber.
Okay,
That's for construction.
so are you doing construction right now?
No,
So why do you have it on?
because I saw him behind me, and he had his hazards on. He was following me, so I turned it on. And I don't want to get hit.
Nada de lo que decía le hacía sentido a los oficiales, pero la explicación del chico estaba lejos de terminar y mucho más lejos de convencer a los policías.
What's with the red lights? One of the red lights.
What were they?
This one, and then the one on 104th and 52nd Street.
I was like 100 feet maybe before the red light, and
Did you have your siren on when you were going through the red light?
I don't know. I had my horn on, I think.
What horn?
A little like,
The ear horn?
yeah. Cause like my brakes like this thing, and like I can't really stop very good on it. So it hit yellow before I was like able to like stop real quick. So I just kind of like hit the air horn. I don't know. I just got it today.
So it sounds like you tried to pull over 3 people.
El panorama era realmente oscuro para el imprudente joven. Y es que pronto comenzaron a hablar de un delito que podría terminar llevándolo a la cárcel durante mucho tiempo.
I'm literally not trying to impersonate no one.
You know when you're pulling people over with the light flashing, it is impersonating, right?
I wasn't trying to impersonate no one. Like, I'm not in I don't have a uniform. I don't have any firearms. I really love you guys. I really honestly do. I'm not trying to impersonate no one.
So what were you going to do with this other light bar that's in there?
That's the other thing. I was gonna mount it. I just picked that up from my dad's house. It's from a racing lawnmower that I built for the high school. I used to go on the Clover. It's orange.
What about these lights up here? They could be construed as, they look like they could strobe, and they're white.
Those are white strobe lights.
You understand where we're going with this, right?
Right, I understand. I really fucked up. I totally get it.
What were you going to pull them over for? Just out of curiosity.
I wasn't trying to pull anybody over. I got it today.
So what were you following them for then?
I was just driving.
Tras varios minutos de conversación, el chico confirmó que lo que intentaba hacer era imitar a los policías. Por eso la sirena, las luces y su riesgosa actitud.
So here's what I think happened, okay? I think you got this new light today, and it's cool. You got a new light, you got a new siren, it's fun.
Yeah.
Then you realize you turn it on and people pull over for you like you're a cop. So you thought, hey, this is kind of fun. I'm going to pull behind them like a cop, because you like the cops, that's great. And then, well, maybe I probably shouldn't go far with this, but that was cool, and then kept going. Is that about right?
Yeah. It's dumb. But I wasn't trying to be a cop. I like you guys, I really do. You guys are awesome, and you guys do good work. Even though I've been arrested, I have never changed my view on you guys at all.
Well, that's fantastic,
I was
but
on the Grace City County Sheriff's Explorer post as a kid. I've always dreamt to be, I don't know.
you've always wanted to be a cop.
Yeah.
Just didn't work out for you.
No.
And it happens. Unfortunately,
It
some people
happens.
just doesn't work out. But tonight, you were trying to act like you were a cop a little bit, right? Right? And not, you were like, hey, I'm gonna go full blown here. We're gonna pull someone over, get him out of the car.
Right.
But a little part of you,
Right.
You're like, I have a light on, I have a siren. They pulled over for me. It's like I'm a cop right now, right?
And unfortunately, one of those cars was a police car.
And that's why we're here today. So you essentially pulled over somebody as a cop, but you're not a cop.
Finalmente, el chico fue detenido por hacerse pasar por un policía, un delito menor, y recibió una citación ante la justicia por las luces rojas que se pasó y el uso de la sirena y de la baliza.